You can't keep up with me. Hey!
Oh,
El
things
fueguito.
got pretty intense with Minnie's parents there.
Sí.
Even Paimon didn't dare to interrupt.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to speak up on Minnie's behalf again, but I didn't even know how to butt in.
Es que es complicado defender en estos casos, weón.
I mean, it sounded like their hearts are in the right place. They said they have her best interests in mind, expressed concern for her health, tried to comfort her. But the whole thing still just felt kind of off to me. I can't quite pinpoint what it was, though.
Yo no sé por qué me dan dos opciones si se supone que es lo mismo, weón. Porque esto no tiene sentido, po, weón. Si en esta puesta acá esto no tiene sentido, weón.
I mean, whether I'm training, eating, or heading to bed for a nap, they're all smiles. But Minnie's parents, neither of them were smiling when they spoke to her just now. Their words were caring, but their tone was so angry. It sounds like they don't want to let Minnie take part in the contest. But then all her hard work will have been for nothing. What are we gonna do? I'm supposed to be Minnie's captain, but I feel powerless to help her.
I wasn't expecting the Peka's gift from Minnie to come in handy so soon. I was planning to save it as a final surprise before we leave, but under the circumstances, it would be silly not to use it now.
¿Se te ha ocurrido algo, Chilonen?
I can't put smiles on her parents' faces, but I think I can make sure Minnie gets to participate in the contest.
Quizás qué va a ser, weón.
That's not true. I promise, I would never.
Well, in that case, we can discuss this more back home.
Sorry to interrupt, but there's something I'd like to discuss with the two of you.
You must be Vice Captain Shilonen. Minnie's mentioned you before. Is something the matter? If it's about the competition, don't worry. We'll let Minnie take part. But as we've just informed her, this will be her last time. We don't want her wasting any more time on worthless pursuits.
Gotcha. Look, I don't mean to interfere with your family business, but Minnie's a part of our team. I have to make sure everyone's in the right frame of mind to compete.
Ooh.
And I can't help but feel that her conversation with you was a little demotivating. I'm concerned it's going to impact her performance on race day. I also don't think you're really validating her efforts when you brand something your daughter is passionate about as wasting time. Like I said, not trying to intrude on your family business or anything, but I thought you should know that a student of mine back home simply adores Minnie's artwork. She's not here to speak for herself, but as her teacher, I felt like I should pass along the message.
I agree that Minnie has artistic talent. But I stand by what I said earlier. Hobbies are hobbies. Work is work. A couple of fans isn't going to get you anywhere in life.
Yeah, about that. Take a look at this letter.
What's this?
Let's call it a token of appreciation from Minnie's fan base.
Fan base?
They wanted to write one letter each, but I told them I couldn't take a whole sack of mail on a long-distance trip. So instead, my student Napeka arranged for them all to make a group painting for Minnie. In the end, so many people participated that it was pretty much one brushstroke per person.
Napeka's so thoughtful.
Sorry, Minnie. Nepeka wanted me to give this to you as a surprise after the competition,
Ay, qué lindo.
but given the situation, I made the executive decision to give it to you now.
So how many people is this?
You think Minnie's wasting her time because in your eyes, making art isn't a worthwhile job. And when you use words like worthless, what you're really saying is it's not a stable source of income. Am I right?
Público meta.
Yes, you're right.
Well, now you have another way to measure worth. Your daughter's artwork has attracted a whole lot of fans, and very enthusiastic ones at that. Since arriving in Mondstadt, I've learned that being a bard is seen as a very respectable profession here. Let's imagine Minnie was a bard for a second. Instead of drawings and paintings, she'd produce poetry and songs. Instead of fate, would you still be inclined to stop her from being creative? Would lyrics and music be just as much of a waste of time?
Pero no dijo la cantidad de personas que estuvo haciendo eso, pues, weón. ¿Cuánto habrán sido? ¿Unas 50 personas?
I take
¿Quién?
your point, but there's still the issue of her health.
Sorry, let me butt in real quick. You know, Minnie's not nearly as fragile as you think. I'm not just saying that either. I've been doing competitive sports in my tribe since I was a little kid, so I know what I'm talking about. Sure, Minnie's not built like a pro bodybuilder, but she's got great potential. A sensible amount of exercise is good for her health. Far better than staying cooped up at home all the time.
Ojo.
Mom, Dad, my health is a lot better these days. Really. I feel great. Now that I'm training every day, my appetite's improved and I'm sleeping better.
Minnie, sometimes I forget how grown up you are now. You're your own person with your own ideas. To tell you the truth, your mother and I don't really understand this whole world of comics and Yai Publishing House. When all's said and done, we just want you to have a safe and stable life. But a deal is a deal. This competition clearly means a lot to you. So, give it your best shot. See it through to the...
I will.
Le garantizo que Minnie estará a salvo.
Thank you, Honorary Knight. It really does ease my mind knowing that you're on the team.
¿Estoy en el equipo?
I think I've said enough for one day. Minnie, you're free to attend training and attend the competition. But you're not to stay out at night. Come home and sleep in your own bed.
Yes, Dad.
Vale.
Whew. At least we got there in the end.
Ha logrado persuadirlos.
It was a shot in the dark, honestly. I'm not good at dealing with family drama. Sure as heck didn't have a plan B, so it's a good thing the letter worked. This is way more than I signed up for. I only came here to buy that, merch stuff or whatever.
Aunque estés haciendo más de lo que pensabas.
No,
La verdad
you
que
think?
genial.
I don't know. Seeing how Minnie's parents were acting, it just reminded me of a similar situation from a while back.
Oh.
Sometimes someone can love their idea of another person so much that they'll try to mold them to fit that mental image.
Claro.
But if love is starting to restrict your freedom, it's time to get out. Anyway, Minnie's parents aren't nearly that extreme. Let's go get ready.
Pero estaban
Tomorrow
por
is
llegar a
race
eso,
day,
weón.
and we have to deliver results.
Ah, tampoco faltaba tanto, weón. Esas migajas. Pero creo que no me alcanza aún para un pancito. Oh, no, sí se me alcanza. Ay. No, ay, ¿dónde dejé mi hojita, weón? Creo que estaba en PT 30, ¿no? Sí. He tirado tres veces desde que salió 5 estrellas. Vamos, una cuarta. Pero... Bueno, yo ya digo ya que un ritual, pero... Está bien.
I feel like running.
This guy in Natlan. Oh. What happened now?
Did you hear what happened with the sky in Natlan?
Bring it!
Vale. ¡No! Justo se fue. Qué mal timing. Vale. Cuarta tirada. Una espada nomás, weón. Ay, jefe. Y acá tengo 7. Vale, en 5 días me van a dar 5 pancitos más, así que bueno, a esperar. Comienza la fiesta. Y el fueguito.
The cross-country contest is about to begin! So many people have shown up!
Towels, hot soup, warm blankets. Yeah, I think I'm all set. Captain is taking the team through a warm-up as planned. Once the race starts, I'll go wait at the finish line to hand out water and blankets to the contestants.
I got here a little late because I was coming from home. Are they still warming up? The race is gonna start any minute.
Yeah. I wonder what's taking them so long.
No me digan que se refieren todos, weón.
Huh. It's not like Varessa and Shilonen to be behind schedule.
Thanks, guys.
O sea, porque me tinca que el weón contagió a Varesa y a Chilonen. Tengo miedo, weón. Y estos son carpitas de Natlan. Esto tiene pinta de ser de... Ay. De... quizás de... de Lillo. Por las lamparitas. Ah, no. Bueno, es solamente uno que está desmayado.
Hey! They finally emerged from the tent! Guys, what's wrong? You all look...
It's Gong. He's come down with a fever.
I wish I'd acted sooner. I've been checking in with him constantly since he started sneezing. And he said he was fine, but still.
He probably hoped he could tough it out until the end of the competition, but now it's broken into a full-blown fever. He doesn't even have the energy to get out of bed.
Pues la carpa no tiene paredes, po, weón.
We've been in touch with the organizing committee, and they're making sure he stays warm and takes his medication. They actually sent a medic to look after him, so he's in good hands.
Well, that's good. But what about the race? You're one team...
Yeah, what are we gonna do? This race is a huge deal for all of us. Minnie's parents are already waiting at the finish line. Our only hope now is...
Yo lo haré. Sé el camino. Así que podría hacerlo.
That was our first thought too. You've trained with us, so you know the course. Plus, you have a good level of fitness and plenty of outdoor experience.
Siento que hay un pero.
I don't feel great about roping you in at the last minute, though. There's nothing worse than someone dumping an urgent job on you when you least expect it, and making you feel like you can't
Pero yo
turn it
quiero,
down.
po. Me encariñé con ustedes.
We'd love to have you on the team, but only if you're willing.
Estoy entre poner esta. No podemos decepcionar a Minnie. O no voy a permitir que hayan venido a Mustang en vano. Ahí está.
Tumani to the rescue once again.
¿Verdad que me llamo tu
You'll
mami?
always be Natlan's hero, traveler. Wherever you go, we place our pride and our hope in you.
Bueno, acá soy el caballero honorario, así que... sí.
All right, let's save the fawning for later. We don't have much time. The order for the relay will be as follows. First me, second Traveler, third Varesa, and finally Minnie.
¿Minnie al final?
Your section of the course is the first uphill stretch. Remember to pace yourself and conserve your energy. Don't try to sprint the whole way.
Ojalá me dejen al tabibito Aqua, weón.
Once I hand you the baton, follow the signs until you reach the statue, where you'll hand it off to Varesa.
Ah, vale, vale. El rubio que hice con Varesa.
We can do this, guys.
Lo tengo.
All right, time to make a move. Everyone,
Vamos.
get to your starting positions.
¿Habrá algo allá? Oh. No creo porque está esta cosa aquí, weón. Puta la wea.
I'm keeping a lookout. There were-
Oh, subí a 94. Buena.
Bring it!
Creo que hay una animación.
Contestants, spectators, welcome to the Dragon Spine International Cross Country Challenge. My name is Draff, and
Oh,
I'll
mira
be
quién es,
serving
Draff,
as referee
el
for
papá de
today's
Diona.
proceedings by appointment of the organizing committee. Let me start by saying I wish all our teams the best of luck, and I look forward to a day of new personal bests, fantastic
Creo
results,
que es uno de los
and of
pocos
course,
NPC que
playing by the
tiene
rules.
orejas de gato.
I'm also obliged to remind everyone how important it is to remain within the bounds of the official race zone. The terrain on Dragonspine is hazardous, and the last thing, the organizing committee has taken steps to remove all hazards from the race course, but the rest of the mountain remains a danger zone. Contestants, if you find yourselves unable to complete the race due to injury, illness, or other reasons, please step to the side of the track. A member of the organizing committee will come to your assistance and deliver first aid if necessary.
Captain, where's Gong? The race is about to start.
I'm afraid Gong came down with a fever. He's sleeping it off at the moment. Sorry, Minnie. He's not going to be taking part today.
What? But that means...
Yo correré por G1.
The Traveler won't let you down, Minnie. He's a pro at this stuff. Heck, you might even have a shot at first place.
Okay, got it. Thanks for coming to the rescue.
And now, it gives me great pleasure to welcome the cross-country relay teams. From Sumeru, the Sand Blasters. From Inazuma, Lightning Strike.
Ah, poco bueno.
From Liyue, the Sunset Squadron.
Liyue.
And from Fontaine, the Frostbite Friends.
De Fontaine viene un tipo que... Este bueno es de los 11 entonces. ¿Qué es un futai acá?
Next, we have the Adventurer contingent. Dragonspine must be scaled.
Ajá.
And coming all the way from Springvale, the Mild Hunt.
Al día agua clara. Hubiera sido chistoso que hubiera estado aquí Alice, weón.
Last, but by no means
O
least,
Annie, no sé.
we have a team that brings together contestants from all over Teyvat.
Chucha. Bravo, bravo.
Looks like we've got some pretty strong competition.
Don't panic. There's no need to be nervous. Think about Theatena. It's time to show our courage. Together, there's no obstacle we can't overcome. And if there is, just charge right on through.
I'm not sure that's an option for everyone else. Okay, fine. Yeah, charge it is.
O hizo
I'm not
anillo.
gonna nitpick your motivational speech.
Mini ya aprendan. Pero Mini, pon tu bracito ahí.
I'm gonna give it my all.
Ah, ahí
I
está.
believe in our team, and I believe in me.
Will all contestants please proceed to your starting positions? Ready? Go!
Bye. ¿Habrá una mini animación? ¿O es parte de gameplay? Es parte de gameplay. ¿Puedo hacer trampa? Ah, puedo hacer trampa.
Yikes, it's even colder today. Just my luck.
Boost your stamina here!
The traveler's up ahead. Time to pass on the baton.
Eyes on the road!
Oh.
Whew, made it.
Great, I'll take it from here.
No, estoy en modo piro, weón.
My section is uphill all the way. I gotta remember to pace myself.
¿Tengo que tomar eso? ¿O es para no hacer atajos? Ah, no, me recuperaron la estamina, weón.
Keep going!
¡Oh, estúpido! Casi me saco la chucha.
There's the statue. Varesa's waiting. Come on. Almost there. Varesa, I did it.
Thanks. My time to shine. No time for a detour. Just gonna jump on down through the gap.
¿Qué pedo? ¿Para dónde hay que ir? ¿Para dónde hay que ir?
Running late
Ya.
again.
¿Seguro que es para acá? Ah, weón, estoy terrible perdido, pues, weón. Ah, sí, sí, para acá, weón.
It's the downhill stretch. Full speed ahead. Minnie's waiting for me. Yeah! Speed demon! Minnie, you take it from here. I'll be right behind you.
All right, here goes nothing.
¿Verán jugar con el NPC? Oh, sí. Vamos, vamos, Mini. Tú puedes. ¿Animación? Animación.
Monsters!
Me está hueveando.
At least they're not on the course. Better steer clear. Oh, everyone's waiting for me by the side of the course. I'm coming, guys.
Se fue. No.
I can't do it. I'm out of steam.
No.
I can barely see. Wait, is this the right way?
Shoot! I've got off course. No, stay back!
Uh-oh.
Help!
Vamos.
It's fine. I'll keep going. I gotta get a good ranking.
Vamos, Mini.
I don't
Tú
want to drag
puedes.
this team down.
I believe in you, Minnie.
I do too.
Let me help you.
I know I should keep going, but I'm sorry. I can't ignore this. Quick, over here!
Someone's injured. We have to help them.
Vresa! Traveler! On it.
¡Vamos!
Minnie, get the injured person to the finish line. We'll handle the rest. What happened? Someone got injured? Amber, we've got a situation.
¡Amber!
Roger that. On it. Let's chase this menace.
Ah, pero no es mi Amber, weón.
Traveler, together.
Hear the echoes of the valley.
Go, Barret Buddy! Antenna! Grant me strength!
¡Vamos! Mi Amber se unió a la batalla, po, weón. Qué hermoso.
Don't blame yourself, Minnie. It's not your fault.
Ay, no.
You did great, Minnie.
Ollie Gong, don't force yourself to speak if you're not up to it. Honestly, I'm amazed you even made it here to watch.
Mini, ¿cómo te encuentras?
Traveler?
It's okay. I'll explain. I'm really sorry, Honorary Knight, but by the time I got that wounded guy to the finish line, all the other teams had finished the race. The staff have taken him to get checked out, so I think he'll be okay. But we didn't get the results we wanted. I'm sorry. You guys were leading the whole way, and I went and let the team down.
Oh, Minnie.
No.
When I first saw that guy in trouble, I hesitated for a moment. Everyone's worked so hard to get here. If I hadn't gone back to help him, we would have
Pero esa
actually
gente, esa
gotten
persona
a
que se hubiera
decent
muerto.
ranking. Amber and the emergency staff were nearby, and you guys weren't far away either. It's not like you would have been in life-threatening danger if I'd carried on. But I just couldn't tear myself away.
It's okay, Minnie. We understand. How could any of us turn a blind eye to a person in need? Wherever the Soul Blazer treads, help is always at hand.
Claro.
Wait, where's that line from?
Fue inventado, ¿no?
My brain just came up with it on the spot.
Thanks, Captain.
Minnie! Thank goodness you're okay. I was so worried.
Minnie! You could have put your life at risk.
Please, don't ever scare us like that again.
I'm sorry.
Y en un pequeño contratiempo no logramos tener el resultado deseado, aunque es difícil aceptar que es la realidad. A veces el esfuerzo se pone en algo que no trae consigo fruto alguno. Pero todo ocurre por alguna razón. Todos se pasaron en grande y puede que las semillas del esfuerzo acaben dando fruto en otro momento. Minnie sigue pareciendo algo frustrada, pero podrá superarlo.
Minnie, are you alright? Are you hurt at all?
Oh, hi, Ref. No, I'm not hurt. I'm all good. It's you.
Hello. I'm Kenzo from Team Lightning Strike. Because of your help, I escaped with no major injuries. I can't thank you enough.
Team Lightning Strike has had a discussion with the organizing committee. Minnie's actions in helping her fellow contestant are commendable. The organizing committee are all in agreement that were it not for this incident, Team Soul Blazers would have ranked much higher in the race. As things stand, Team Soul Blazers did not rank highly enough to receive medals. However, we believe that you still deserve recognition for your performance. Therefore, in addition to the medals for winners and runners-up, the organizing committee has decided to issue a special honorary medal to your team, recognizing your commitment to putting lives first.
Qué hermoso, vean.
Thank you, Mr. Draff. Mom, Dad, I know what you're gonna say. A deal's a deal.
Very well. Then we'll stick to what we all agreed. From now on, Minnie, as long as you promise to be careful, you are free to go traveling abroad.
What? But Dad,
Bueno,
I thought...
ganaron una medalla.
You achieved what you set out to do. You got ranked in the competition. Maybe it wasn't the ranking you hoped for, but it's enough for me.
And for me. Look, you even have a medal to prove it.
En parte me encanta este mentito porque está con la música de Pina Dragón, bueno. Con el OST de Mustang me encanta, bueno.
You know, maybe we should turn this into a family vacation. Yes, let's all go and visit Yai Publishing House together. After hearing so much about your favorite comic books, I'd love to find out if they have anything suitable for older folks like me and your mother.
Sí, yo creo que debe haber.
Amazing! Hey, Minnie, this is a great start.
You have no idea how happy this makes me.
This is a moment to remember. I think it calls for a photograph.
Good call. All right, group photo.
Oh, let's pose like Fiatena and Mawika. From Volume 2, where they go into battle together for the first time.
Hermoso. Menos mal que saqué la fotito, weón. Aunque en volar me la regalan. ¿Cómo se llamaría esto? Carrera. Regresa al campamento. ¿Qué tengo que leer?
Bring it.
Well, we weren't the winning team or the runners-up. But one way or another, we still came away with medals.
I'm sorry. I picked the worst time to get sick, didn't I?
Don't even think about that, Egong. Just focus on getting better.
It's a shame we didn't all get to compete together. But at least we got a group photo.
If anyone has regrets, I say we come back next time and go for gold.
I'll be back.
Take it easy, Egong. Next time, Captain. I think I'll join you for training next time just in case. That way, I can fill in if someone has to drop out at the last minute.
Ah, vale.
It's decided then. The Soul Blazers will return for the next cross-country challenge.
It's a deal.
La tercera fue la más cortita, pues bueno. ¡Migajas! ¿El epílogo? La biblioteca.
If only the wind was a little stronger. Bet you can't keep up with me.
¿Qué querrá esta señora?
Oh, you finished sorting already? That went much faster than I
Ah,
expected.
devolver los libros.
Now then, what would you like in return, cutie? You freed up my whole afternoon helping me with that. How about we spend it together?
Esos libros.
Ah, so you noticed too. Such strange names, and even stranger contents. Not to mention, this is the largest library in northern Teyvat, and I didn't recognize a single title on the list. I just don't see how that's possible.
¿Mm? El más grande del norte de Teyvat. Ah, esto no había comenzado con conmigo ordenando libros? ¿O no?
Unless...
Actually, we just ran into...
Trouble, I presume? I think I'll steer clear if it's all the same to you. Besides, if a book exists in this world, then there's a place for them in this library. Better for them to remain here than end up in the hands of someone more suspect. Anyway, here's your payment. Thanks again for all the help.
Migajas. Ujú. Cachando que eso era el epílogo de algo más, weón. ¿O no? No cacho. Ok. Bueno, técnicamente ya está acá, weón, pero ¿por qué tengo que ir a la zona?
Hello there, little one. What a lovely surprise. Where have your travels taken you recently?
Le cuenta amigo el asunto de Espina Dragón.
Oh, they all sound quite adorable. It must have been quite an adventure for them, coming from far and wide, crossing national boundaries to meet with kindred spirits. Ah, the Soul Blazer saga seems to have quite a strong following. Maybe it's time to run another round of reprints. With such a dedicated fan base, it's only right to throw a token of gratitude their way. How about some free comic books, There's quite a large group of you. I'll need to make sure there's enough to go around.
Lo compartiré con todos, gracias.
These are first edition prints. You won't find them for sale anywhere. Take good care of them now.
Qué buen servicio. Nah.
Everything is going smoothly.
¿Qué? Qué estupidez más grande, weón. Ah, tengo que devolverle las cosas. Ah, es que porque creo que tengo ocupada a Varesa, weón. Con su cagada de misión de la reputación.
Miko gave us a pretty generous stash of comics. Since the plan is to share them with the group, why don't we display them somewhere that everyone can see? Let's put them near the book stand at the Legion of Soul Blazers camp. That way, it'll be easy for people to browse.
Bien prestado la estantería y colocan los cómics de Miko ahí.
Nice! It's looking good. them out when they're free.
Un regalo de la editorial Jai. Habla con Joey Milla. Joey Milla estaba por acá. A ver, ¿no?
Traveler! What a surprise running into you in Mondstadt!
Bueno, para mí también contraataca.
I've never been anywhere with a climate like this before. It's so cold. But wow, what an experience! I've had my first snowball fight, built my first snowman. Oh, and the comics are a nice surprise. The Soul Blazer saga is super popular in Inazuma, but I totally wasn't expecting to find so many people that read it. I had a great chat with some Natlanese fans earlier. Oh, it really got me inspired. So, I ended up making a character stand.
¿Acrílico?
Oh, sorry, let me backtrack a little. Have you ever heard of the Soul Blazer saga?
Sí.
No way! Your friends are into it too? What a funny coincidence! In that case, let me give you this character stand of Fiatena.
Bueno, estamos mejorando el puestito,
The
weón.
Legion of Soul Blazers.
Qué buen servicio. Una invitación a una caballera chispeante. Habla con Cli. Oh, Cli. ¿Está con Diona? Ah, no, ahí está. Puso un dodo ahí, weón.
I'll race you there. Mr. Honorary Knight, you're here too.
Honorary Knight. Me gusta como dice Honorary Knight Cleon. Tan tierna.
Amber told me that there's gonna be a race here and loads of other cool activities. I'm having the best time. The nice people running the stalls gave me loads and loads of gifts to take home with me. Here, have this snowman. I won it from one of the games. If you ever have some free time, we should go play it together.
¡Ay! Hola, Cajer, ¿cómo estás? Cada vez está más grande esta
El
huevón.
arcángel dice, boom.
No, verdad que no me ven. O sea, no la ven.
So, Mr. Varka, are you acquainted with this Nicole? Or should I call her Mage N?
La bruja N. N de Nicole.
Ah, not really. We've never met, though she has come up in conversation.
Muy bueno.
From what I've gathered, Alice kinda took Nicole under her wing. Taught her how to speak in a more ladylike fashion, that kind of thing.
Huh. Hard to imagine Alice as an etiquette coach.
Y ahora sí, sorry, se me había salido una rueda de la silla y tenía que repararla.
Yeah, Alice is a larger-than-life personality, I'll give you that. But then again, that's why she's able to draw such an eclectic mix of people into her inner circle. If I remember correctly, being an interesting person is actually one of her main entry requirements. So, if you ever wanted to join the Hexenzirkel, I'm sure you'd both be eligible to apply.
Hey! Don't go around making promises on Alice's behalf.
I wouldn't dare. I'm just trying to paint a picture of the Hexenzirkel for you.
Okay, sure. Anyway, since none of us have ever met Nicole, how are we supposed to find her? We can't just go up to every woman in sight and ask, "Hey, are you Nicole?"
Maybe something she's wearing will give it away? Like, a windbloom pinned to her chest or something.
Wait a minute. Alice never said Nicole was from Mondstadt.
Ah, bueno, tiene un punto.
Oh, true.
¿Y si llegara? ¡Ay! ¿Y si llevara un utensilio de té?
That would be
Uh-huh.
this young Alrighty then.
Game Master dice, Gamema 70 cafecito, Gamema 70
Sorry to
cafecito.
disturb you, but are you Miss Nicole?
Varka, Knight of Boreas of the Knights of Favonius. Alice might have mentioned me before.
Mm-mm.
Have we got the wrong person? Sorry. Well, this
Qué
is
vergüenza.
awkward.
When I shook my head, I meant, no, Alice hasn't mentioned you before.
Oh,
Huh? Where is this voice
los
coming from?
diálogos. Ah, le habló a la voz, a la mente.
My apologies. For certain reasons, I am unable to speak. This is the only way I can communicate with you. It might take some getting used to, but I hope you can understand.
Hey, it's fine. I'm more shocked by the fact that Alice never speaks about me.
As for you two, we have crossed paths twice before, but it is nonetheless a pleasure to finally meet you.
¿En dos ocasiones?
It's really you! Thanks for all your guidance in the past!
You're quite welcome. This time, things are different. We have reached the unwritten pages of the story. You might say that we stand at the crossroads of fate. Now then, allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is...
Weón, que está hermosa, weón. Ay, que está hermosa. Weón, me voy a volver fan del Aguilar, weón.
No, no, no! Stop!
¿Qué?
Alice! I can't believe it!
Alice es la que presenta los nombres, weón.
I had a whole speech prepared. I'd agonized over every single word. She always picks the worst moments to ruin other people's plans. I'm so sorry about that. Alice took the liberty of devising some bespoke self-introduction magic for each member of the Hexen Circle. But I could have sworn I deleted all of the triggering conditions for it. How did it bypass everything? Oh gosh, this is so embarrassing.
Ali está varios pasos adelante, po, weón.
This is a very different side of Nicole than what we're used to. Is she not used to face-to-face interactions? Don't worry about it. We've seen that introduction magic once already, so it wasn't too much of a shock.
Please go on, Miss Nicole. We'd love to hear what you have to say, or, well, communicate.
Huh? Are they talking to this lady? But...
Ella no la escucha.
Will you all promise to forget that horrendously embarrassing introduction?
Sorry? Embarrassing? When?
Entre las palabras que aparecieron vi una que decía Ángel.
Yes, my name is Nicole, and I am one of a very few angels who have retained both their preferred form and their power.
Pocos ángeles que han conservado su forma.
The Traveler and Paimon should be no strangers to this concept. There is another of our kind in Natlan. They call her the Lord of the Night.
La señora de la noche.
Alright! Paimon remembers her.
Bueno, tampoco es que la hayamos conocido en persona.
Yes. Well, I have retained more of my power than she. It's because I don't have a long-term duty to fulfill. To be more no. We'll be here all day if I get into the specifics. Moving on. If I'm not mistaken,
You are here because you wish to learn how
Sí.
one might reach the moon beyond the sky.
That's right. Is that something you can give us any guidance on?
Yes, I do know a way. It began with the Hyperboreans, who lived after the War of Funerary Flame.
Hyperborea.
Blank looks. Maybe I should start with the background of the war.
Sí. La guerra de la llama funeraria.
Or maybe not. It shouldn't be an issue. I'll fill in the gaps for you when we have more time. Anyway, after that war ended, the three moons retreated to beyond the false sky.
Nuestra luna se retirará más allá del cielo falso.
The Hyperboreans were humans I once aided. They accepted the civilization and creations bestowed upon them by the angels. But despite accepting many blessings of the angels, many among them still held on to their faith in the moons. They were reluctant to accept the new order. Even after the War of Funerary Flame, they sought to contact the moon goddesses beyond the sky and receive their guidance.
¿Pero por qué se puede jugar con un mapa H?
But all three had passed away by that point.
Claro, po. Ella no escucha las voces de Nicole, porque no está hablando directamente a la mente de nosotros. Entonces, claro, ella ve como nosotros estamos callados y de repente como que hablamos.
This mage has a unique method of communicating. Is she talking about the moons?
Yes, but they did not know. And so, still they prayed for the moon goddess's mercy. After building titanic structures that consumed vast amounts of Kuvaki, at last they glimpsed the moons and heard their voices.
Oír a las lunas.
But of course, they were gravely disappointed. For it was then that they realized the three moon goddesses were dead.
Oh, that's such a sad story.
It is. Humanity was in a very sorry state at that time. The angels who had once aided them were gone, and the war—
Just a second, I gotta ask. How relevant is all this history to the task at hand?
Well, I mean, it's... Okay, it seems we've drifted into irrelevant narrative waters. It's been a while since I've had the chance to speak inside someone's head. As soon as I got started, I lost control, and the words just flowed out like a waterfall. What I'm trying to say is... Right, yes, that's it. The relevant part is the ritual created by the Hyperboreans.
El ritual.
The fact that they
Estaba
bypassed the
ruborizada.
false sky and saw the true moons implies that they successfully built a connection between Teyvat and the outside world.
Claro, entre Teyvat y el mundo exterior.
Which means, with enough Kuvaki and a sufficiently stable connection, it should be feasible to send one person over the border.
Okay, so they built some kind of portal?
Un portal.
Oh, yes.
Is something wrong? You sound disappointed.
I just didn't expect you to summarize it so well. It turns out I could have said all that in one word, if only I'd managed to think of it.
No, please, it's fine. This is invaluable knowledge. I'll be sure to record and preserve everything in—
Oh, really? Well, in that case, I suppose I could backtrack and add some more detail. I did gloss—
Whoa, 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 time out! Let's summarize what we've got first. The Hyperboreans were the last ones to use this method, right? So we somehow need to find whatever structure they built and make sure there's enough Kuvaki to power it up. Luckily, we have the moon marrow of both the eternal and iridescent moons, so we're all good for Kuvaki. Which means the key issue we need to focus on is finding the place.
Yes. Although I expect the structure is long gone by now.
Claro.
That said, what if we could take advantage of the phantoms to travel back to a time when it still existed?
Oh.
Well, travel back isn't quite accurate. It's more like we'd be creating a handshake between 2 points in space. We wouldn't even have to pick a time when it still existed. It could just be a time when it still appeared in phantom form via projection, or we could project our own phantoms, fold them together, and... You look lost. Was that too hard to follow?
Yeah, things got a little, technical there.
All right. Let me think about how to put this more simply. Okay, got it. Over the next few days, I'll search for phantoms that we can use. Once I find one that meets the criteria, I'll let you know and we'll
Buena,
regroup.
buena. Claro, vamos a ocupar las ilusiones para ocupar ese edificio y activar la agua de ahí.
By completing certain rituals, specific individuals will be able to enter the phantom and make it to the Hyperborean structure. If everything checks out and it looks feasible, we'll just need to wait for Moon Prayer Night, and we can send the Moon Goddess back home. I'm really skimping on the detail here. Is this making any sense at all?
I think so. For now, we'll just wait to hear from you.
Claro.
Yes. Basically, yes.
Basically.
Great. Counting on you. In the meantime, we'll focus on finding the Moon Goddess's name.
My name? Are they looking for a way to stop me from disappearing?
Bueno, estamos viendo una forma de llevarte de vuelta a la luna.
Excuse me, Miss...
No hemos presentado todo, pues bueno.
Go on, Miss Nicole.
This conversation was a little all over the place. I didn't catch your name.
I am Lauma, of the Frost Moon Scions.
Ah, I did wonder. I noticed that you listened very intently when I spoke about Hyperborea
Claro, son
and
sus
the moon's
antepasados, po.
history. If you'd be interested, I'd love to visit you this evening and go through it again in greater detail. Also, if you were serious about making a record, it would be too risky to simply write down the raw details as is. I would suggest some tweaks. Maybe rewrite the
Cuento
stories as
infantil, una
fairy
fábula, un
tales
rezo.
or fables, perhaps even prayers. Anyway, we can cross that bridge when we come to it. So, see you later then? Oh, and no need to prepare anything. Just a cup of tea will do.
See ya!
Muchas gracias.
She
Oye,
seems friendly.
amable.
It's just...
Después de un buen tiempo teniéndole por incertidumbre de quiénes son la bruja, ¡pum! De la nada, ¡pah! Te muestran a dos.
It's so nice to find someone who's actually willing to listen. I've been dying for a chance to finally go through all this systematically from start to finish. Any longer.
Now Paimon gets why Alice told us to mind our heads.
What did I tell you? A lot of quirky people in Alice's orbit.
Mucho pasando la idea. No, pero mira cómo está ya la columba. Pobrecita, nadie la pesca porque nadie la ve.
Now then, the next order of business is, where do we start looking for the Moon Goddess's name?
Maybe the rest of what Nicole has to say might give us some clues.
Once I've heard her out, I'll summarize the salient points and share them with you all. I'm also inclined to review our other documents. Yes, our faith was first established by our Hyperborean ancestors, but
Pero-
many of the more factually accurate records are from after Kutar's birth.
Tal vez los Futagi también puedan darnos alguna pista.
Sounds like we're gonna follow Columbina's journey through Teyvat, huh? In that case, we'll start by heading to the Frost Moon Enclave.
Sounds like a plan. Take this with you. I'll see about getting in touch with the Fatui. It'll probably just be Arlecchino and Sandroni again. They're the only ones who would want to help.
Thank you, Mr. Varka.
Don't mention it. Honestly, I'm more comfortable dealing with the Fatui than prying into the details of a young lady's childhood. Catch you later.
I should follow them, just in case there's some way that I can help.
Tengo ganas de continuar con el Digimon un ratito, weón. Hago este bla bla y me voy al Digimon. O no, avanzo con Genshin nomás.
A while ago, I took the time to organize all documents in our possession that pertain to
Es que debe ser
Kutar.
porque ayer
What
jugué
you see
Genshin, que se
here
puso
is the
estoy
material
cansadito,
I
weón, de
consider
tanto leer.
reliable.
You're saying there's unreliable material too?
Yes. Most of the information we have was transmitted through an oral tradition. Inevitably, some of her stories were mythologized and deified over the years through... There's no sense seeking answers in history unless we can ensure the veracity of the historical record.
Makes sense. Alright, let's take a look through. Almost all these records refer to Kutar instead of Columbina. Although neither of those is her real name. Paimon's not sure what point she's trying to make.
What we can gather from these records is that the Frost Moon Scions worshipped her as a god, placing impossible expectations upon her. I cannot fault them for their earnest faith, but for all their devotion, worshipping her day in, day out changed nothing. I imagine that none of it resonated with Columbina. It wouldn't surprise me if, even back then, she had already begun to reject the name Kutar.
Lama speaks the truth.
Oh.
When I heard them call upon Kutar with hope and expectation in their voices, they may as well have been calling upon somebody else.
¿Qué criterios seguiste para clasificar estos libros?
Well, that's a bit complicated. I looked at the level of detail, perceived, and how realistic their portrayal of Kutar seemed to be. Amongst the Frost Moon Scions of today, only I know of her existence, and I alone have spoken to her face to face. As such, I know that there are certain things she simply would never do. That being said, I have sensed some changes.
Changes? Me?
Seems like this is getting us nowhere. For what it's worth, why don't we check the unreliable sources too?
No fiables.
Sure. Give me a moment.
Exerting but a fraction of her divine might, Kutar sheared a great mass from the snow-capped mountain and cast it into the sea, upon whose surface shone the mirror image of the moon. Thus... Yeah, right. That doesn't even begin to pass the sniff test. The 3 moons are naught but lies through and through. Only one moon has ever shone for us, and Kutar is her name.
Esto es muy subjetivo.
The vast majority of ancient texts are filled with Kutar did not speak, merely gazing into the distance in silence. And where her gaze landed, this was her prophecy. Clearly, whoever wrote this text never even met Kutar. Otherwise, they'd know that her eyes are always closed.
What about you, traveler? What are you reading? Come on, let Paimon see. The child wished to build a wooden nest with which to shield a fledgling bird from the cold. But being so young and lacking in strength, the child could not snap the branches from the trees. Kutar was passing by. Upon seeing the child, she summoned forth the Kuhenki, who built a beautiful nest for the child.
I remember that.
Not knowing the meaning of Kutar's divine intervention, the child dared not to respond, and thus ran home to call their parents. The moon chanter declared the event a miracle and took the nest as a relic, placing it on high for all to see. The child was named as one
Lia
favored by
barra
the
baja
gods
insana
and
dice,
was greatly
hola amigo.
respected amongst the people.
Ah, hola.
Yet, no further miracles were bestowed, and this matter was forgotten in but a few years.
Está ahí.
Lia barra baja insana dice, ¿cómo estás River? ¿Cómo va?
Bien. No que me ataca dormido.
Huh. Any thoughts after reading that? Yeah. Columbina probably just wanted to
Lia
join the
barra
kid in
baja
making
insana
nests.
dice, Hons HS.
Ah. I'd originally
Lo
considered
supuse.
this a fabrication.
Lia barra baja
because
insana dice,
Kutar
lo
did not
supuse
perform
XD.
any similar actions in subsequent records. But now that I think about it, it does seem like something Columbina would do.
She didn't know how other people would interpret her actions. She was probably worried about making things difficult for people. And so, she gradually...
Yes.
Oh, that's so sad.
Ya se distrajo otra vez la pobre.
And now, I can make no such gestures of warmth, even if I...
Still no name. That's a bit of a shame. But we did learn some interesting stories.
Por cierto, Lía, ¿cómo te ha ido?
Barca said he was gonna set up a meeting with Arlecchino and Sandrone, right? Let's go back to Nasha Town and see how he's doing.
Gran bola 8 musical. A la Lía le ha ido bien. Le va a ir bien mañana.
Gracias por preguntar a la bola 8. ¿Quieres saber la respuesta? Pues te la digo. Me parece que no.
¿Jojoda?
I was just passing through. Seriously? How many times do I have to say it to get it through your thick metal head? Drat. I felt bad when I spoke to her like that last time. And I really want to say sorry, but it's so hard to say it out loud. Anyway, I'm dumping off some excess scrap I don't need. Got them during a commission. Yeah, and I even went out of my way to get these components. What am I doing? Come on, Yehoda. It's not that hard. Just gotta apologize to Anefa.
Thanks a bunch. Traveler, you're here too? Wow, today's a great day. Inefa, get more crumb cakes ready.
Yo también había comentaban.
How does he say this stuff so naturally? Come on, I gotta get it together. Anefa, about that time I, called you a dumb metal face. That was on me.
As far as I am concerned, my face is indeed made of metal, so I agree with that aspect of your assessment. However, I disagree with the rest. The logic module that Aino created is not dumb.
Huh?
You do not need to apologize to me, Yehoda. You should be apologizing to my logic module. It is not a dumb, and neither is the one who made it.
Aino, ¿ha vuelto a trastear con el parámetro de humor?
Only because she asked me to. She didn't want to disappoint Yehoda, so I raised it.
So you're just making fun of me?
I am not. As a matter of fact, the aforementioned module truly is all Yehoda needs to apologize for. A portion of said module's external monitoring port is located in my eye. Please make eye contact with me and apologize to it.
Yikes. Okay. I'll just spit it out. I'm sorry. Logic module that I know made for Anefa.
Very well. My logic module and I forgive you, Yehoda. Have this lockaberry crumb-cake as your reward. It's freshly made. I know, traveler. You two are welcome to have some as well.
Finally. I finally managed to say it. Even though it turned out a little weird, that took more out of me than exploring a whole ruin. I know. Still, is it just me, or is she a bit chattier than usual today? Funny? Is she supposed to be funny? Wait, why are you bringing this up? And Anefa, don't take the crumb cakes away. I haven't eaten mine.
No. After all, you now need to apologize for something else.
Huh?
I know. Please adjust my humor level back to its default value. Yehoda, please take a seat.
What the what?
Don't point that vacuum cleaner at me! I know! What the heck's going on?
You will not leave until you are amused by my humor.
Pobrecita. Ahí está sentadita.
Hoo-wee! Today's crumb cakes sure are yummy. Enough? Nah, they'll be fine. They're just like that. Let them work things out. That just means we get to eat their share of the crumb cakes.
¿Qué pasó aquí? Ah, un cofre. ¿Y Nefa? ¿Se ha quedado dormida? ¿O se ha quedado sin batería? No, está viniendo, jajoda.
Why is Yehoda here? And she's asleep? Hey, what's going on here? Paimon feels like it's a bad idea for us to leave.
Keyword detected. Meditative state suspended.
Whoa! You gave Paimon a fright!
Loro necesitan meditar.
No. However, it was Yehoda's request. She asked me for a detailed analysis of the steps required to meditate and to mentor her as she practiced relieving her stress.
Yehoda's so stressed that she's gotta meditate to cope with it all?
¿Acaso le preocupaba algo?
I do not know. However, Yehoda said she has been suffering from insomnia for a while and was willing to try any solution she could. First, I let her stand in my kitchen, close her eyes, and focus on the fragrance of crumb cakes. By stimulating her olfactory module, I believe there would be a decrease in activity in her cognitive module.
¿Funcionó?
It successfully stimulated her appetite. She consumed the finished crumb cakes with incredible efficiency. Unfortunately, she consumed too many and proved unable to sleep that night.
That's normal. We're not robots like you, after all. The more we smell food, the more we want to eat it.
That is indeed true. Afterwards, I try to have her perform intense mental or physical exercises before bed. For example, cutting lumber, jogging, doing push-ups, boxing, and so on. Her body should have been able to enter sleep mode more easily following such sizable expenditures of energy.
Pero, pues, ¿cómo que no
It did
funcionó?
not. She finished half her exercises, realized she had an unfinished commission, and so rushed off to complete it. After she returned, she crouched down in a corner, hugging her knees, and said, I was so tired from all that training. My legs gave out while guiding my clients through the ruins. I basically crawled the whole way. If Boss Neff finds out, I'm dead. Following this, she was once more unable to sleep. In the end, we decided to give meditation another try.
Boss Neff. No, wasn't me. Didn't steal your tea. Ugh.
Seems like the meditation was pretty effective. Yehoda's fast asleep.
Así que la cosa es Nefer.
I do not think Yehoda's sleep is related to her meditation. First of all, the meditation steps I analyzed are not suitable for her. The goal of meditation is to enter a deep state of tranquility, which can be used for an ordinary person. This deep state is close to dozing. For me, this would be closer to a low-power standby mode, where one cuts power to certain components. That said, were we to shut down some of Yehoda's components, I believe it would pose a threat to her personal safety.
So, meditation wasn't supposed to work, but Yehoda fell asleep anyway? Could she have been so tired that she just passed out?
In truth, I do not understand either. All I can do is tell you what happened before. When Yehoda lay down and tried to fall asleep through meditation, she suddenly... Don't run off too far, or I might get ambushed in my sleep. And then I answered her. Very well, I will remain here by your... After that, like I do with Aino every night, I held Yehoda's hand as she slept. After a while, she did, indeed, fall asleep.
Qué tierna, weón.
Dummy robot. This is something I did myself.
Dejémosla dormir tranquila.
Yes. And if either of you need help sleeping, please consult me at any time. However, do note that I can only hold 2 hands at once. Oh, by the way, I have leftover crumb kake bolts from the batch I made earlier. I gave one to Yehoda. You can have the other.
Comida.
Goodbye. I hope you have sweet dreams tonight.
Qué tierno. Y ahora sí. A ver, ¿tengo para comprar? Sí, tengo para unos pancitos. Para 3 pancitos. Bien. Tengo 4 pancitos. Me faltan 6 pancitos más y puedo hacer un quinto intento. Yo creo que de más alcanzo a tener cuando haga todos los minijuegos. De más que alcanzo a hacer otra multi. Vale. Ahora que el ganchito. Vamos al Digimon antes que me quede dormido.